I have no idea how this is going to work.
It's kind of an impossible task making a documentary about a thing that thousands of people have enjoyed for 50 years. like if you want a full picture of what the festival means to everyone, you would need to experience it through all of those people's eyes over 50 years.
Devin was there. Choosing the storyline has probably been the hardest part of this entire project because the festival is such a large event. There's many people that have been deeply involved over that history that trying to pick one person or even a few people and one aspect is so difficult.
Kid you not, we had a probably shot list that was, I don't know, yay big. It was long. Planning that in general was crazy because it was sitting down in a meeting in our conference room for probably 2+ days and going through every element, all the information that we had for that festival.
We go in thinking we're going to capture a certain thing, like a performer or something. What usually happens is that doesn't quite work out and we find these happy accidents. The whole park everything's happening organically.
As we're following Brad around the park, I can't tell you how often I want to turn the camera and follow another person. Not because I'm not interested in my character, but because there's all of these storylines that are intersecting with the one I'm following. And they're all rich and valid and beautiful in their own way. And it's always a little sadness in me that I can't be everywhere and I can't go off and follow these different things. Brad is just the point of a very big spear. There are so many people that have dedicated their lives and so much of their energy to making this thing happen.
I like the challenge of trying to do something that there isn't a roadmap for.
One of the challenges in filming an event like this is you feel like there's a ticking clock. Like if you sit down, you're like, I'm missing many things right now. We dealt with that, especially the first couple of years. We had like this big list of things we thought we needed to capture. We definitely moved from that to being a lot more specific and building out each day and being realistic with ourselves and our bodies, what we're capable of, and giving ourselves a break so that we don't die.
We had figured out then kind of when the peaks were when people were there, and it became a lot smoother at year 5.
I think over the course of this River Festival documentary project, I've come to really believe that there is a story. The more time that I've spent there, the more time that I've spent with the people who put it on, I have come to see that there is something very unique about this experience.
In a lot of ways, the evolution of this project has matched the evolution of our business, Feely Creative. Early on, we would show up on a shoot without much planning. You know, we'd know kind of the end goal, and then we'd shoot, and then we'd try to find it in the editing bay. And I suppose to some extent, we're still doing that. And I think this project is probably the biggest example of that. However, we have learned how to plan and how to evaluate where we're at, where we're trying to go. And I think it took us a couple years to start realizing that if we were going to do something, we really had to go a lot deeper and figure a lot of things out. We didn't want a narrator. We didn't want our voices to be heard. We knew that it had to come from them. Then it was about, okay, well, what did they say? And how do we get that to come together in a congruent way? I feel like each person that's played a part in the project has left a fingerprint on it and has made it better. I mean, a lot better. You can make a film by yourself, but a lot of films require people, and we've learned just how powerful that can be and how every person that you bring onto a project adds something different and something valuable.